right, awesome. Okay, so you guys will want, for this workout, some sort of resistance tool, whether it's a weight or band, and then a mat and some space. We're gonna go through, end up in 3 different sections of exercise, and then we'll have a finisher. So let me get my clock way dialed up here. So this first section, we're gonna spend 7 minutes. We have 4 exercises, and as we go through those 4 exercises, you're gonna up the reps every time by 2 reps. So for example, these 4 exercises that I'm gonna show, we do 2 reps of each, and then we go back through, we do 4 reps of each, then 6 reps, then 8, and then for those 7 minutes, we just keep adding 2 reps every time. So it's gonna start really short work of each and then end up getting longer and longer. So we're gonna do that first. Now I got my timer. Cool. So 7 minutes. We're gonna do first, I'll let you choose. So drop squat, so you can make it more cardio plyo, where we drop into that squat, come back together. Or if you wanna make it more strength based, you could do a dumbbell or a band and do a loaded squat. So whichever one you wanna do here. So you got 2 squats to start, then each leg lunge. So you would do 2 on one side. Again, you could add a weight, 2 on the other. Then we have push-ups. So again, 2 push-ups, or if you just did push-ups yesterday, like we did, you could do an overhead press. So we got 2 of the pushes, and then you finish bicep curl. So either with the band, 2 curls, or a dumbbell, curl each arm 2. So then we go back through that squat, lunge, push-up, or overhead press. So push, and then the curl. Squat, lunge, push, curl. So 2 reps of everything, then 4 reps of everything, and so on. So we're gonna start with that. We'll have 7 minutes to work through it. Ready, set, go. So again, you can go drop squat, okay? Then you got lunge. Again, you could add weight. It's gonna be easier to kind of flow through it if you don't on those squats. So 2 lunges, then either 2 push-ups, or 2 overhead press, and then 2 bicep curls. And as you get into those longer reps, some of it's a little worthwhile there. And then you go back, then you do 4. So then it'd be 4, and then we go 4 each leg. Nice. Biggest thing here is going to be remembering which number you're on. After lunges, you have push-ups or overhead press. 4 of those. Lunge, press, curl. Oh, and then bicep curl. And right back through. And back at it. Now, that 3rd time through, we'd be on 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you got 6 lunges. Cool. I'll let some people catch up. And then you go 6 each leg. Good, guys, make sure we're stepping back, nailing that 90-90. So if you think about lowering through that front leg, getting that front leg to 90 degrees, knee right above the ankle. When you do those push-ups, again, chest, it's gonna come right between the hands. You can always use the knees if you need that assistance on the way back up, or through the whole thing, like that. Go. After the push-ups, bicep curls. Good. If you're going one arm, just make sure you hit both arms all 6 each arm. Nice, guys. So we are just about 3 minutes in. Go ahead, most are gonna be coming up. Next round will be 8. And there we are, 3 minutes down. 4 minutes to go. 3. And 8. And then lunge. 8. 7. Nice job, guys. Keep that torso kind of right where it is. Think ribs above hips stacked. Like you have that canister of the core. That stays closed on the top and bottom, meaning we don't open up or arch in our back or round. Once you got that 8, remember push-ups or overhead press. Rocking them out. So our virtual yesterday was a lot of push-ups. Good. So here as we're moving, you really don't have rest, so that heart rate's going to be elevated. That's where you get some of that cardio along with using some muscles. If you have a band, remember you can pull in between the feet to make that band tighter. Nice job, Alan, flowing right through, guys. Awesome. Cool. And we got 10. Our soft landing. Bringing it back up. Hit 90-90. Awesome. Remember that full foot on the ground, so that front foot toes grip, heels digging in. And if you imagine a baby or a kid learning to walk, their toes grip the ground, that's where we get our balance from. That's why when you're strength training, if you have shoes that are a little bit more minimal on the sole and not like some big running shoes, that's where you get just a little bit more control and balance, better on the knee joint, hip. So remember, getting up in those higher reps. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna use the band and go overhead. Nice, everybody looks good on my end. We are coming up on that last minute. So most are gonna finish in that 10 or 12 reps. We're breathing through. That whole body moves as one in the push-up. Nice. Last 30 seconds. So let's use it up. We'll get a new set of exercises here. Remember, when you land in those squats, toes fairly forward. All right, that's 7 minutes. So go ahead, shake it out, finish up if you're in the middle of any reps that you want to finish. If you're on bicep curls, even it out if you have one arm. And we'll move in to a little bit shorter work period here. Adjust here. So we're going to only work for 3 minutes. Let's see, 3 minutes, 2 movements. And then same deal, You'll just have reps of each of those 2 movements, and you're gonna move through at your own pace. So the 2 things, we have 20, so each knee will count as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 high knees. So kind of in balance or in place, hands out, bringing the knees towards the hands. 20 of those, and then 10 total side plank rotations. So you can do it on the hand. It requires a little bit more stability through the shoulder, or you can do that on the forearm. So usually a little bit more just geared towards the core. When you're on the forearm, a little less in that shoulder. So whichever one, 10 of those. So 20 high knees, 10 rotations, 3 minutes of that. Here we go. Go. So hands out. Count 20. And to 20. And then again, 10 total rotating planks. Make sure we're turning on the side of the shoe. So we get in that full turn. Think about the whole body going as one. So as the hand lifts, let those hips turn. As the hand goes back down, the hips go back down. Then once you got that, right back up. 20 more high knees. And then back down. That's 1 minute. Turn. I'm going to drop down on the forearm. Those hands point towards the side wall that you're going to face. I always think when I come together, my hands make an equal sign. And then open back up. Remember, turning on those shoes. And back up. Halfway there. Cool. If that's too much impact, you can always do a toe tap onto a surface of some sort. And come back down. Breathe, controlled. Tension through the belly. With that core kind of exhale from the belly. Find those abs. And everything turns together. Coming up on 30 seconds. Oh, those 20 go fast. And these take a while, huh? Nice, guys. Let's keep after it just a little bit longer here. And then good news, we'll switch it again. Five seconds. Okay. So, now take a breather. We are going to go back through that first thing that we did. So everything that we just did, we're gonna repeat one more time, and then we have a quick finisher. It'll be a core finisher. Okay. So 7 minutes, we're going back on the clock, and I'm gonna have us now start at the top. So most of us got around 10 or 12 reps. So if you remember what you got to on that first 7 minutes, I want you to start at that. So you might start at 12 each, 10 each, and then we're gonna go down and work our way down, okay? So drop squats, lunges, push up or overhead press, bicep curl. Start at the top, we'll go down by 2. Here we go, 7 minutes on the clock. So starting at the top, so 10 or 12, you can kind of pick if you're on the verge and you want to go that higher Once you got it, lunges, we're stepping back. Find that same spot on the ground. Remember, you have some space, like you're stepping back on railroad tracks and not on a balance beam. Then you go through. So it should get faster and faster, easier and easier, except for you're more tired. Nice, guys. Keep going. You can see that. Then you got push-ups or overhead press. Good. Breathing right through. So I started at 10 because I tend to stop and show things. So I'm not gonna start too high. Good. Once you got the press, bicep curls. So remember, if you're going one arm, hit each arm. If you gotta be in or 2 dumbbells, you can go 2. You can hold a kettlebell end to end, or each side and do it that way. This is where you kind of breathe. Awesome. Nice, guys. Once you got that, you're back to those squats. Remember, now you go down. So now it may be only 8 or 10. Soft landing. And remember, get those lunges. Whoops, I did 10 again. Hardest part is going down. Remember, weight kind of is centered above the hips in that lunge, so you kind of come back over that hip. Good. Still controlling that breath. Once you have those lunges, then you got your push-ups or overhead. And again, it should be 2 less than that first round. So if you're going overhead, make sure ribs are down. Reaching through the tops. Push-ups, chest right in between those hands. Use the knees if you need. Okay, bicep curl. I always throw my band away. Way to keep cracking away at it. We are coming up on last 3 minutes. So we've now done more than what's left. And let's see, 6. There we go, right after. Awesome, guys. Let's go strong finish. The longest work period we have in today's workout is the 7 minutes. Sometimes working out just that mental. We want to move on to that next thing. So just hang in here. And we're getting lower and lower. All right, we're just under 2. So at home, if you have different weight options, you can always increase weight as your reps go down. different bands. Uh-oh, I might want to run out of reps here. 4, oops, lunge, drop squat, lunge, push, and curl. Good guys, we keep chipping away. 1 minute left. If you reach that end all the way, you can always start going back up. I think most are gonna end just about right here. Here we go, keep breathing. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Right, so then 20 seconds. Woo, just get a little sweat going. Nice, guys, 8 seconds here. If you finish, you get a little extra breather. 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so deep breath. I'll reset the clock. We have that 3-minute section where we're going high knees, 20, and the rotating plank 10. Just 3 minutes of that. And then we have a finisher. So you get to breathe just long enough for me to knock this clock down to 3. These are doing awesome. Okay, so 20 high knees, 10 side planks, rotating on the hand or the forearm. Here we go. All right, hands out. Once you got those 20, hit the deck, forearm or hand. Again, forearm, make sure it's shooting out from the front of the chest. Remember, it's total, not each side. Breathe. Remember, everything's turning at once. So we're not swinging at the hips first or hands first. Think hand moves, hip moves. Woo! And down you go. Sides of the shoes. Hips, shoulders, ankles in one straight line there. Don't go too far back. You'll rock back over. Great, guys. Go get after it halfway. Halfway. Set it up. Breathe. Remember, take that break where you need, reset. Want controlled quality movement. Last minute to get it done. Woo! You're getting there. Good, breathe. Here we go, 30 seconds. We're gonna see what we got, what we can get done. turn, keep going. Let's 3 seconds, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, we have a finisher. So body weight finisher, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest, short and sweet Tabata, so 8 rounds total. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're going mountain climbers, so push up position, knees come under. You can go really slow, tight controlled. You can add speed. And then we're gonna flip over on our butt. It's gonna feel so good to sit down. Lean back, knuckles together, Russian twist. So you can go here, or you can start to lift a leg up, okay? But you're trying to control the body and the torso is moving. So those 2 things, that's gonna finish us up. So mountain climbers are first. On your marks, get set, go. Here we go. So chest should stay pretty much on top of those hands, in line. Remember, we're working for time. You don't have to count anymore. Three seconds, 2, 1. Flip over on your butt. Woo. So hip bones into the ground, heels into the ground, lean back, and then think shoulders are going side to side, and you can touch the outside of the hip there. So you can lift the heels, just make sure we don't have those legs wobbling left and right. Sometimes it depends on how fatigued we are, hip flexors, all that. Okay, flip it over. 8 seconds here to rest. That's what's nice about staying on the ground. 2 seconds, gear up. Here we go. Breathe. Remember, you've made it this far. Let's finish strong. I'm gonna lose my glasses. Okay, flip over. Dig in. Think even weight through the hips, into the ground. Long back, long spine. Those shoulders are turning. So you don't want to turn at the low back. We're turning more of that upper body that lowers resisting. Okay, flip it. 2 of each, guys. 2 of each. All right, here we go. Climb, climb. Almost there. All right, sit it down. Doing so great. Remember, dig in, lean back. You can always work on just holding here, feeling that belly button draw in with that exhale. Or again, take that twist. Toes up. Here we go, guys. Try not to round. There. All right, last set. Here we go. Last one. 3, 2, go. Home stretch. Got 5 seconds. Okay, last twist. Set it up. Lean it long. Go. Strong finish. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Hips staying down, grounded. You can always come up a little bit, or again, just work that hold.